Okay, we're rolling. In recent political event, how do we pronounce that? Andorrans people.
Their prime minister. Just say the country.
That was horrible. Andorran. Oh, Jesus.
Is that clicking?
What? No, oh God, hold on. This is the last episode. We have a lot planned for the semester, so make sure to watch. What? Oh, no. This is worse than the Wizards, man. Welcome back to Can't Think Straight, where the only thing these closets hold are thrifted flannels. We hope that you all enjoyed the previous episode. It was a lot of fun to make. Hopefully we can do more stuff like that in the future. Before we kick off this episode, we've got a little housekeeping to get done. The crew and I have decided to shorten these episodes to about 15 minutes because we know everyone's attention spans are rapidly shrinking, including ours. But don't worry, the content will stay the same. All right, get these out of here. Coming up, we have Kylie Carner presenting this episode's crash course. Today she will be discussing performative activism and what it means to the queer community.
Hi, I'm Kylie Carner and welcome back to Crash Course Can't Think Straight. Today we're going to be discussing performative activism. Pride Month, a time to celebrate the freedom to express your identity and to remember the long, strenuous, and ongoing fight that it took to reach this point in many spaces in which it is safe to be your true self. And, of course, for corporations to change their profile pictures to rainbow versions of their logo. Because what's capitalism without profiting off of minorities? So, performative activism. Big words, I know. I'm sure you've heard this word used colloquially to describe different types of activism. But what does it really mean? Performative activism, as defined by a paper through Project Muse, is support for a social justice cause that is, in some way, self-serving or shallow. There is a clear distinction between what performative activists say and what they do. Being a performative activist can look like a lot of different things. And today, I'm going to talk specifically about corporate and political examples of performative activism during Pride Month. So, Donald Trump. As I'm sure that most of our viewers are aware, Trump isn't exactly, the best ally. He banned transgender Americans from serving in the military, supported employment discrimination against the queer community, and advocated for the elimination of the Affordable Care Act, to name a few of the many anti-LGBT actions that he has taken. So why does he have Pride March? Who is he catering to? Pick a side, dude. I feel like Trump Pride March represents the pinnacle of prioritizing profit over morals. Speaking of prioritizing profit, let's talk about Target. Target's 2023 Pride collection featured many different products designed by LGBT artists. The company received a large amount of backlash for one specific product that was released, a swimsuit designed for trans women. The suit allowed trans women to tuck, which, as defined by PBS News, is the way in which many trans women who have not had gender-affirming operations conceal their private parts. Social media took this and ran with it, and platforms like TikTok and Twitter were flooded with incorrect accusations that Target was selling swimsuits catered towards trans women in children's sizes, and therefore trying to market tuck-friendly swimsuits to kids. This was, of course, not the case, but the backlash on social media resulted in Target pulling the swimsuits and, in many stores, the entire Pride collection from the shelves. Drag queen Kevin Davenport, who was featured on a shirt in Target's Pride collection that was pulled from the shelves due to the backlash, stated, "The bigwigs at Target should continue to stand with us and not be so quick to fold. I would love for Target to put on their boxing gloves and fight." And I think that that's a very important point to make. If you're going to release a Pride collection, you have to be prepared for backlash. Target's inability to plan for a negative reaction resulted in them blindsiding the LGBT artists who worked on the collection, the queer community, and allies who the products were catered towards, and was very revealing about how much Target truly values being an ally to the community. Similarly, Bud Light sponsored an openly trans creator on TikTok, Dylan Mulvaney. Dylan has been very open about her transition and her experience as a transgender woman on the platform. Anheuser-Busch hosted an easy carry contest where they offered customers a chance at winning $15,000 for uploading a video holding as many cans of beer as possible. The brewery sponsored Dylan Mulvaney and sent her a can of Bud Light with her face on it to show in her video promoting the contest. Bud Light and Dylan Mulvaney received a great deal of backlash, boycotting, and harassment from consumers who were not supportive of transgender individuals. After posting the video, Dylan faced stalking and personal attacks. Bud Light did not reach out to her, and she posted a video a few months later to address the issue and said, "For a company to hire a trans person and then not publicly stand by them is worse, in my opinion, than not hiring a trans person at all." Performative activism, as I said earlier, is defined by a clear distinction in what an individual or organization says and what they do. Target and Bud Light's eagerness to appear an ally to the LGBT community, but blatant inability to defend their stances demonstrates where their priorities are and exactly how concerned they are with making meaningful changes and contributions. Although it seems like too many of these popular companies and brands are missing the mark when it comes to making sure that the LGBT community is seen and heard, there are many companies that are quite frankly killing it with their support for the community. For example, Ben & Jerry's released an ice cream called I Doe, I Doe in celebration of same-sex marriage being legalized June 26, 2015. They've also created what is called the Ben & Jerry's LGBT campaign, which is a constant effort to fight against institutional violence against the queer community globally. Pura Vida has also been killing it with their year-round Pride bracelets. Each Pride bracelet that is sold will result in a donation to the Trevor Project, whose mission is to help LGBT youth and eliminate suicides within the community. This is the standard that we should be seeing within our companies and economy, where support for the LGBT community is being prioritized and Pride profits are being used to help create a better world for the community. Ben & Jerry's and Pura Vida are great examples of companies being good allies and making meaningful change. It is a truly wonderful thing that so many corporations are choosing to create Pride collections and to support the LGBT community through monetary donations and through employing queer artists and creators. It is so incredibly important to support the community and to promote allyship, diversity, and acceptance. However, it is equally important to acknowledge the fact that Pride collections and products created by corporations are designed not out of the goodness of their heart, but rather to yield more profit. While CEOs and other executives who create products catered towards the queer community can genuinely be allies of the community, and it is great that they are able to enact meaningful change because of their position in power, at the end of the day, they're just a company. So it's worth asking, can a company establishing a pro-LGBT stance ever not be performative? It's always good to do your research and to ask questions when purchasing Pride merchandise. The freedom to openly celebrate Pride Month by purchasing LGBT products from companies that we are all familiar with is amazing. But it's imperative to also bear in mind where your money is going and whether or not you're supporting a company that puts their money where their mouth is. That's all for today. Catch you next time on Crash Course with Kylie.
Thanks for watching the Crash Course. We'll be right back with headlines. Back with some good old headlines. It's been a minute since we've done these, so let's just jump right in. In recent political events, Andorra's Prime Minister, Xavier Espat-Zamora, has come out as gay. Starbucks released a buy one, get one deal on their fall-themed drinks. So I'm praying for all you queer baristas out there. Mexico's Congress unveiled a mummified alien during an official meeting recently. If you threw some eyeshadow, lip gloss, and maybe like some eyeliner, Miss Girl could have been mistaken for Jeffree Star. Grimes and Elon Musk had a secret third baby named Techno Mechanicus. Can't believe they wasted a name like Techno Mechanicus on a baby instead of something a little more useful. Big news for all my short masks out there. Converse has released a new shoe that's bound to set you apart from the others. Have you seen the shoe? It's literally a freaking like 4 to 6 inch heel that's like a wedge. And that's all you need to know about what is happening in the world. Definitely nothing else going on. When we come back, we've got a surprise segment for you all, so stay tuned. As promised, we have a nice little fun segment for you guys. App TV's very own Grace Geiger volunteered to go over and share some wellness advice as we all adjust to the new semester back. Emma Big and myself were a part of this production, but Grace truly took this package by the throat and ran with it. So we hope you enjoy this short film.
Hello everybody! Welcome to today's mindfulness journey. Today I will be taking you to a place of calm, tranquil, peaceful, wonderful, beautiful. I am Guru Grace, and I'm here with my assistant, Buttercup, and today we will be talking about the 4 agreements. There are only 4 things we are talking about. The first agreement: be impeccable with your word. Studies have shown that there is a department in a lot of universities where they offer communication. The words we use mean something. Laffy Taffy, the one and only. The words other use to you, about you, they don't matter.
I start and I don't know where I'm gonna go.
The most important way that you should use your words is when you talk to yourself.
Oh my god, what am I doing?
Your words are powerful, okay? So you gotta talk to yourself nice, okay? Because when you're not nice to yourself, you're not nice to other people.
Just get it over with.
That's really sad. I'd recommend therapy. I love my therapist. The second agreement: don't take anything personally.
Emma, I'm looking over at you and you're giving me nothing.
When people talk bad about you, it's like
hurtful.
You should not let what other people say affect you, because they're not talking directly about you. They're talking, and it's a reflection of themselves. And you gotta take care of yourself. The third agreement: don't make
Assumptions.
We have a tendency. Watch out for that, okay? It's not real. You're just freaking out. The fourth agreement: always do your friggin' best. Did I already talk about the third? Just try. Just want to do what makes you proud of what you have done. I'm gonna gatekeep that. We have reached the end of the 4 agreements. I really hope that everybody just kind of takes a second and actually adapt this. You can change the world if you want.
Hope you guys got a good laugh out of the chaos that I decided should be a main part of this episode. If you want to see more satirical packages like this, let us know in the comments. I don't know who the hell is commenting on this. Thanks for watching this episode of Can't Think Straight. We have a lot planned for you this semester, so be sure to tune in next time. That's a wrap. That's a wrap.